YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Gypso the Nomad, and I'm coming back to you guys with another video. Today's topic, or story time, is going to be about the time somebody tried to, I won't say break into my car because they didn't actually physically try to break in it, but they definitely like grabbed my doors and whatever. I won't say break into my car because they definitely didn't physically try to like smash my windows or anything, but they were definitely up to no good, and I just want to tell the story about it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm still kind of getting over my coldness or my sickness or whatever, so like it's just I've been draining in my throat, so I keep coughing it up. It's in my lungs a little bit, so just bear with me if I stop and cough for a little bit. So this actually happened about 3 weeks ago, and I was just getting off from Uber. I was Ubering. I had Ubered until like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was and I was on the way back home, which was my grandmother's house. I was on the way back to my grandma's house, and usually when I get to my grandmother's house, what I do is I kind of just chill out in the car a little bit. And I don't know why, I just like to sit in my car and like think and stuff. It's just, even before I started living in it, I just always enjoyed just going to my car and thinking, and I've always done this for like years. So, you know, sometimes I just sit in my car and think, and that's what I was doing that particular night. So I'm on my phone, you know, I'm kind of had my chair reclined all the way back, and I had just got my windows tinted. My windows had just got tinted probably like a week before that. So, and that's important information. I'm not just saying that for no reason, but I had just got my windows tinted, so you know I was feeling protected. So yeah, so I get home. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and you know I'm chilling on my phone. I open the garage door, but then I decide I'm gonna wait a little bit before I go in, so I close the garage door. So I'm laying on my phone a little bit. I'm out there for like maybe 30 minutes, just chilling just chilling in the car. The car isn't on or anything. I'm just in the car, just chilling. And I'm laying back. I have my car. This is my wallet. I had my seat back like this, and I was on my phone like this. You know what I mean? So I hear a car come and park behind me because I see the lights and I hear the car, and then I hear the car like door shut. So in my head I'm thinking it's just a neighbor, so I didn't even look up or anything to kind of see what was going on. I just, you know, assumed it was another neighbor getting home late. So like literally a minute after I hear the door shut, I'm laying back in my car, like I'm laying back in the seat. All of a sudden I hear my back door handle like yank open, like somebody tried to open my back door. And I look up and I see this guy standing there, and it's like a really tall guy. I don't know if he was white or Mexican or what, but really tall guy, and he's like tried to open my door, and he didn't see me in the car. So then he walks up to my front door, you know, my driver's side door where I'm sitting, and he tries to open that door. And you know, obviously the door was locked, thank God, because I always lock the door whenever I like stop and park somewhere. I always lock my doors. So, you know, he tried to open that door, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Because I thought it was like maybe my grandmother or my uncle that maybe heard the garage door open, and they were coming out to see, you know, check on me, see what I was doing. I thought it may have been one of them. So I was about to open the door, but I was like, whoa, I don't know this person. So, you know, he like, I guess he's like, okay, his intention wasn't to break in. He was just trying to find a car that was unlocked, so it seems. So he walked in front of my car, and I don't know why I did this. I don't know. I think it was just in the moment, adrenaline or whatever. But like, he walked in front of my car, and then I just like honked my horn. I was like, dee dee dee. As soon as I honked my horn, he was like, oh shit, and he just took off back to his car. Now, at first, I'm kind of like shaking up, like, oh shit, what do I do? So they get in the car and they drive past me, and I was looking in the car, and I could see that there was more than one person, because when he got back in the car, I saw him get in on the passenger side. So I'm watching they drive past me and they drive up the street. So I'm thinking in my head, like, because I was trying to get a license plate number. I didn't see a license plate. So I'm like, let me follow them. Being stupid. I don't have a gun or a knife or anything on me, like no form of protection or nothing. I'm just being stupid. I don't know. But I was trying to get a license plate, so that's why I was following them, which was so dumb. But, you know, I decided to follow them. And then our neighborhood is kind of weird because it's like a bunch of neighborhoods in this neighborhood. So I followed them. At first, I kind of was like, they were all the way up to the end of the street. And at the end of the street, you had to turn left and go back around. And by the time they got to the end of the street, that's when I decided to follow them. So, like, I started following them. And the neighborhood is basically built like a square. And it's like you can drive around in a circle. So I was following them around this circle. And I guess they had stopped to see if I was following them or not. And when they saw that I was following them, they had rolled down the window and they had pointed some kind of laser at me, and then they fired. It sounded like a gun. I don't know if it was a gun or not, but it sounded like a gun. And it was like, pow. And they did it twice, like, pow, pow. So they either shot it in the air or they shot it at me. I don't know, but I think they were just trying to scare me. And it worked because as soon as I heard the gunshots, or the gunshots that I assume were gunshots, and it might not have been gunshots, but as soon as I heard that, you guys, I took off. I was like, nope, I'm not getting shot today. Like, no, I don't have no gun. I mean, I have a gun, but I didn't have it on me. So I was like, look, y'all good. Continue to harass the neighborhood. I'm good. Look, once you start shooting at me, that's time to go. So I drove. Now, I called the police because I'm like, look, there's somebody in my neighborhood that just tried to, like, open my car door, and they were walking around the neighborhood trying to, you know, get in cars or whatever. And mind you, I'm, like, driving really fast because I don't know if they're, like, following me or anything. So the police was like, where are you? Where are you? So they're, like, trying to find where I'm at. But I'm like, no, you need to go to my neighborhood because they were still in the neighborhood. But they find me, and then there was some police waiting at the house for me, though. So, like, once I get back to the house, this was the most annoying part. There was like 4 white cops, and there was like 2 black cops. The black cop did not believe me. He thought I was he was like, just tell the truth, man. This story is not making sense. People would have heard gunshots and they would have called us, you know. But this is, you know, he was like, we're in such and such neighborhood. People call the police for anything. I was like, I don't have a reason to lie. He was like, be honest with me. You were doing a drug deal and such, and you tried to get him set up and da-da-da. I'm like, really? I'm doing a drug deal. I'm like, sir, I don't even do drugs. And it really upset me that it was the black cop that was saying that. It's like, really, dude? Like, you saying this in front of all the other white cops? Like, you trying to prove yourself or something? Like just being, like, how you supposed to be on my side? Like, you supposed to, like, it was crazy. But, yeah, that was a crazy situation. And then last night, it happened. I think this person was trying to see if somebody was in the car because I was sleeping in a parking lot that's usually full. And it's so crazy because I was working till like 2 in the morning last night because it was so busy. So I was so sleepy that I pulled into like this parking lot that I go to normally, but it's usually always cars there. And this particular night, I guess because it was the weekend, like, there was not really any cars there. So usually I don't have any issues in this parking lot. But last night, I'm sleeping and I dozed off. But then something told me, lock the door, make sure the door's locked. So I woke up and I pressed the lock and I locked the door. I was like, oh, thank God I didn't forget that. So fast forward like 3 hours because it was like 2 o'clock. No, wait, no. I didn't finish. I finished at like 1 or 12 or 1 is when I finished because I fell asleep and I woke up at 3 because that's when the thing happened with the person. So I fell asleep and I woke up because I heard somebody tapping on my window. So, and this is the thing. This is the stupid part. This is where I'm dumb, but I wear contacts, so I don't sleep with my contacts in. So when I'm sleeping, I'm like completely blind, like I can't see shit. So, which is so dangerous, I know, but I'm saving money right now to get LASIK, and you know that's gonna be in the future. But I don't really know what I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I really need to get a pair of glasses. I don't have glasses, but I really do need to get a pair of glasses. But Anyway, so I was sleeping and I don't have any my contacts in, so I was like completely blind. Like I can't see shit without, I can't even see my hand if it's like right here. I'm so blind. So I hear somebody knocking at the door, at my window, and I'm assuming it's the police because that's the only people I would think would be knocking on my window. So I'm waking up trying to see like if I can make out a person at one of my windows, and I look to my left and there's a person standing there, and I don't know what this person looks like at all. Like I don't see his face. I can't make out anything. All I know is there's a person there, and he was just doing something with his hands. He was just like, I'm like, and I was just going like this. I didn't know what he was saying, but I was just like, no, 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 no. So then he got in his car and he drove off. So I thought like maybe it was a homeless person, but I'm like, why would a homeless person have a car? And I don't know what he was saying to me, but clearly he was just saying something stupid to just make up for the fact that he just knocked on the window to see if somebody was in the car. Like there was no reason for a random stranger to come knocking on your window, waking you up, asking you something. Like, what are you doing? So that led me to believe he was just looking to see if somebody was in the car because he was about to try to like break into it or something. Because when I woke up and I looked around, I'm blind, but I can make out a car. Like I can see if there's a car somewhere, and I was literally the only car in the parking lot, which is a major red flag. If you sleep in your car, do not sleep in empty parking lots where you're the only person, because it's just not safe. And like I said, usually the parking lot is full, so I don't have that problem. But when I woke up, I was able to see there was no cars in this parking lot, so I was like, okay, yeah, this guy thought that this car was just parked here and it was empty. So needless to say, I couldn't go to sleep for the rest of the night, so I'm really tired right now. But I'm gonna go to a different place tonight that I know will have more cars. But that's just one of the things you got to be careful with when you sleep in your car. But yeah, I have to be more safe, and I really do need to get a pair of glasses. I really do, because I can't just be out here blind when I'm sleeping. It's not safe. Plus, yeah. But yeah, that was my story time for just a little few incidences that I've had with, you know, people. I don't know if they're trying to break in my car. I don't really know what their intentions were. Well, I know the first guy was definitely trying to get in my car to see if it was unlocked. And the second guy, I don't know what the hell he was doing. So yeah, but that was it. Definitely subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys in another video.